Boom. Pew, pew, pew. Ladies and gentlemen, be aware, the Bibi is finally home. So the content's going to be coming at you with full force. My lovely, beautiful, sexy co-worker has COVID. It's not my fault, don't blame me. So he's going to be recovering, and I'm going to be picking up the slack for the past next few days. You guys have probably already noticed you've been seeing a lot of me, but you're going to see some more, because here I am. I fixed the focus thing. My camera lens was dirty. Today I'm coming back at your faces with a little capsule review on a movie that I've been holding back on for a while now. And the lovely Bubbles, the lovely Cassie, was like, dude, why haven't you done this yet? And I'm going to do it now. Whilst I'm being attacked by a fly. Today we're going to talk about this lovely film. Boom. V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta is a masterpiece. And whilst Baze was here and whilst we were doing our podcasts and stuff, we were talking about our favorite movies, our favorite actors, you know, typical shop talk, right? Sharing opinions. V for Vendetta is a masterpiece and easily in my top 3 movies of all time, I would say. I don't even know how one would explain this movie. It's got a bit like for everyone. There's a little bit of humor. It's not really humorous though. There's action. It's like a very action-packed superhero movie / psychological thriller, I guess you would call it. Political, very political, but not in today's world, in a dystopian future world, very 1984-esque, but more so like down with 1984-esque, like down with Big Brother, that kind of thing. So kind of deals with like what everyone believes in, so it doesn't deal with like modern day politics, so we don't have to get into debates and arguments about that. But that's actually what I like it's very political, very psychological, very cool movie. The story is, I'm gonna do it again. There you guys go. I know some people out there love that one. Very mind-blowing. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Very psychological. Superhero-esque movie, you know, saves the girl, that kind of thing, is a vigilante, who, wears the mask of Guy Fawkes, set in, like, dystopian London, where he's trying to blow up Parliament, that whole thing, like, again in the future, because the world doesn't work right. It's a really cool movie. Really cool movie. The acting in it is brilliant, which I'm going to come back to. The story is brilliant. The writing's brilliant. Very well cast. Very noir style cinematography, coloring-wise, very noir. Which is really cool and works for the story. And if you watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Very political in a very interesting way and in a very cool way, without shoving it down your throat as well. Subliminally political. There you go. But coming back to the acting, the reason why I like this movie so much, other than everything I've just said, like, it's just enjoyable to watch, it's fun to watch. The main character, V, he's called, wears a mask the whole time. You never see the main character's face in this movie. Not once. You see the silhouette of his back without the mask when you're looking at his origin story, but it never takes off his mask off. So when you're looking at mask work, which is something we've talked a lot about, and fascinates myself and the Baze, very highly fascinates us, right? I love mask work. I think mask work is fantastic, is very interesting, and is a tool that even in modern day theatre just isn't used that much anymore, let alone film. It's very rare you see mask work in film, and nowhere near to this degree and this level. And I'm gonna make a whole snack just based around mask work, so stay tuned for that. But V, the main character, you never see his face. It is, you know what? I actually can't tell you who's behind the mask. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna put up right here. I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna find out who plays V, because I have no idea. That's who. Wow, I'm amazed. My goodness. I'm expecting to be amazed. The level of physicality that role needed, the level of discipline, the amount of emotion that he can portray, and it's an incredible amount of emotion. He's a very, very deep character, very horrific backstory, very highly motivated, to convey all of that through a mask and a wig. You don't see his head. You don't even see any of his body. He's covered in burns, so which may or may not be a little spoiler, sorry. He's covered in burns, it's not important. He's covered in burns, so like you literally don't see an inch of his skin. It's very, very inspiring. Very, very inspiring. Go check out V for Vendetta. Top 3 probably for me. Favorite movies of all time. Something I can watch again and again and again. I always go back to it. Give it a go. Give it a go. It's a great, great film.
Tasty.